Honeybee, how are you doing with the apples? Are they peeled yet? Great. In a minute, I'll be ready to roll out the dough. Looks like the pie is coming along pretty nicely. Did I ever tell you that my grandma taught me this recipe? I helped her make it every Thanksgiving when I was young. If she were still here, I think she'd be very proud of us. I wish you got to meet her too. She would have loved you. Speaking of my family, how are you feeling about tomorrow? Are you excited? Nervous? Maybe a little bit of both? Yeah, I get that. Don't worry though. My parents already love you, and I knew the extended family will too. At least, they better. Or else I'm gonna throw hands. What? I'm just saying. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I will make sure that everybody knows it. And that's a threat. You're so sweet. Come here. Let me give you a kiss. Okay. The dough's all mixed, so now I'm gonna roll it flat. And the best part is, I think we'll have a little extra to snack on. I know. I know it's not exactly healthy to eat a ton of raw dough, but a little won't hurt. Besides, I want to feed it to you. No, you dork. Not to make you sick. It'll be really cute. Can I do it if I let you feed me too? Thank you. And if we end up getting sick, at least neither of us will be alone in that. Yes. If that happens, you can say I told you so. Oh, the apples are done? Nice. We can't put them in the pie until the dough's cooled, so pop those bad boys in the fridge. Wait, let me sneak one. I told you. I turn into a black hole when I'm cooking. I can't help but eat all of the ingredients before we even have the food made. You look really tired, Honeybee. Is everything all right? No, but what? You've got to finish your sentences, hon. I see. It's about your family. I don't even want to call them that. They're the people you used to live with. But what about them? I know. It'll be your first Thanksgiving without them. And, honey, that's a good thing. The way they treated you was horrible. You didn't deserve any of what they put you through. That makes sense. It's still a really big change. Even if you know it's a good one. And, I mean, you spent your entire life with these people up until a few months ago. Of course your mind is going to be uneasy about it. What is that brain of yours telling you? That leaving them was a mistake? What? How could it be a mistake? No, let me stop you right there. There is nothing that excuses the way they treated you. It doesn't matter what happened to them in the past, or if they knew how badly their actions hurt. There is no good reason to do that to a child, or to an adult for that matter. How about I explain my perspective to you? When you were still living with those people, sometimes we would meet up and I could just tell that you were screaming inside. Some mornings I'd look at your face and know you spent the previous night crying yourself to sleep. There were times where you would come to my door in the middle of the night drenched in tears because you couldn't even stand to be near them. Even after we moved in together, you still took their calls and met up with them. But every time that happened, you would come back to me looking like your soul was sucked out of you. It was like something inside of you had broken. And sometimes it took weeks before you were back to your old self. But now, I see you smiling more and you're sleeping better, and we're able to enjoy being together without the fear of them popping in and putting you down. When I look at your face, I see the freedom that you've needed for so long. Of course, some of the scars they left will never fully fade, no matter how much I wish they could. And it's one of those scars that's hurting you right now. But believe me, honeybee, you made the right choice. Cutting them off was the best decision you've ever made. And I'm so proud of you for being brave enough to do it. So whenever those thoughts come up, tell yourself, I made the right choice. It's scary right now, but I don't regret anything. I know it won't be that easy, but I want you to try. And you know I'm always here if you need my help. Never be afraid to call out to me or tell me your thoughts. I can't even begin to imagine the hurt you've been through. But from what I do know, I don't want you to face it alone. What do you mean you feel sorry for them? Why? Hey, listen to me, honeybee. You are not at fault for walking away. They are at fault for hurting you, for treating you like you're expendable, for seeing how amazing you are and trying to snuff all of that out. All you're doing right now is protecting yourself. There is nothing for you to feel guilty about. I promise. Can I give you a hug? As long as you don't mind flour on your shirt. Just cry if you want to. It's okay. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. My sweet honeybee, you are a gift. I can't fix how they treated you, but I can be here for you in the future. I can be here to love and appreciate you for the perfect person that you are. And my family will too. I know we're not married yet, but you're already a part of my family. And I guarantee that every person we see at Thanksgiving will treat you with the respect, love, and care that you deserve. I love you so much. Did anything I say help? Good. I understand that some big emotions might rise to the surface. If they do, don't be afraid to tell me, okay? And You don't have to say it out loud. You can just text me, and I'll take you away from everyone else for a moment. We can get some fresh air, talk it out, cuddle, or do whatever you need in order for you to feel better. I love you too, my precious honeybee. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Okay. If that ever changes, don't hesitate to tell me. Well then, now that you've got flour all over yourself, why don't you change clothes? While you're doing that, I can finish pressing out the dough. Then, if you're up for it, we can make the pie filling while the dough is chilling. Or, if not, I'm fine doing it myself. I understand if you need some time to calm down. Alright, sounds like a plan. Wait, before you go, I have one last thing for you. I love you, honey. Never forget that.